Hey there everybody, Arlos here from Ice Games, bringing you episode 78 of my Rogue Trader Let's Play series in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. This has been such a extremely fun journey. I'm still having so much fun with it. Did a little bit of changes, so we've come out of Kamora, kind of the realm of the Drukhari, with a couple new companions. So we actually have a Drukhari themselves as a companion. We got ourselves a Space Marine, a Space Wolf Space Marine, which is kind of awesome. We've also, still got a lot of companions. I am missing my our BD's character. Hopefully, I'm able to go and get them soon. But you might notice or maybe not. I've done some changes to my character, so I kind of went through and respect Argenta. I kind of made some changes to her. Hopefully, that'll kind of make her a little bit more of a damage dealer, even though she's pretty awesome with damage. Changed some of her skills there. Same as whereas I kind of went through, because as I was kind of leveling him up, I wasn't really picking and choosing too much good stuff, but essentially, like, I gave him like the Iron Cape, which makes him, if he goes down, he can come back up, because he was dying quite a bit. Also put him back to light armor, because I gave him an ability that increases his light armor and stuff like that. And I made him a decent combat weapon. Ooh, I actually think I might take that sword away from you. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do this. You're going to take that sword away from you, because I'm going to give that. Ooh, actually. Shin blade of that is 38. I just take away from you. I took away this sharpened venom blade. Yeah, let's give you this one here. Actually, does that cause? It doesn't do toxic. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna go to. So I also changed. I changed Pascal here. Actually, made him an overseer, and gave him a swarm of servo skulls. So I've kind of changed him quite a bit. Also gave him a plasma gun, because I upgraded his weapons to be plasma weapons. Kind of gets more proficient with that. Also gave him heavy armor. He can finally wear heavy armor. So we've got some bonuses to that. Gave him this that gives him inflicts bleeding on their targets and stuff like that, because that'll actually work really well with Bella. Actually, she was the one I was going to switch weapons with here too. So I gave her that one and that one. I was going to give her the weapon I had on. There we go. Then we're going to switch that to not the separate hand, the venom blade. There we go. Giving her some Drukhari weapons. And she's now, I think she always was, but I kind of fixed her executioner. So she's all about doing it when she's starting to do damage over time on enemies. That's why I think like the toxic stuff will be really good with that. So those are the ones I redid. So I did Cabela, redid Pascal, I redid Brazai, and I did Argenta. I kind of like where Cassia is at the moment, so I wasn't touching her. I didn't touch myself yet, because I want to go. That sounded weird to say that, but because I want to go through and eventually do that. And then my RBDs I want to do too. And then the other ones, I don't know if I'm going to use the other characters as much. I know the Space Marine would be really good. Ulfar, I just have a thing against Space Wolves. Maybe that's just me. But maybe I'll try to make them work. But yeah, that is the plan. So I'm going to do my best to try to go through and get. If I go to quest here, I think which one. A bunch of rituals, bunch of stuff there. The Outcast City, no. Price of Humanity. That's Henrik's, the door. Idra, Blood Ties, nope. Outcast Duty, Pathway Lost. Fair Trade. There's one of these I need to do. This is just showing me new ones. Okay. Incident. Card inverted. No. Fair trade. And there we go. Fair trade is the one I need to do. That is the one I need to do. So I need to head to the Vela's Heart is where I need to go. Got some contracts. Don't think I'm going to do any of these. Ooh, do I have... Oh, you know what? I might do this to get the extra profit factor. So it's 77 to 78. Let's complete that. I don't want to give up any people. Don't want to give up my weapons, although extractors would be nice. Don't want to lose profit factor there. Actually, while we're doing this, let's quickly go through, because I'm now in chapter 4 of the game. I believe as you kind of upgrade your chapters, you're able to get new colony management. Yeah, let's go to colony management. Yeah, so Foulstone, Janus, Dragonus. I think we can do more stuff now. Let's see here. Click here. Believe. Oh, maybe not. Okay, maybe not. Thought maybe we could. Oh, no. Oh, Janus. Oh, that's just a colony reward. Okay, okay. When can we eventually start doing more colony projects? There's something I want to do there? No. Any of these ones? Oh, there we go. What's this? Lord Captain, the mines of Avos 6 are once again in turmoil. The depths of level MD Zeta 05. The overseers have discovered a mountain of mutilated bodies, seemingly crushed by the millstones of the mining machines. All the dead are convicts. The overseer believes that there is a cult of heretics operating the ranks of prisoners, offering human sacrifices. The prisoners themselves claim to be that this atrocity was committed on the order of the warden to rid his prison of the more inconvenient inmates. The warden tried to reason with the raging mob, but was mauled to death instead. Oh gosh. His defiled remains were found inside one of the cells where prisoners were being tortured during the investigation of the strange convicts. The overseer have managed to isolate the rebels inside the mining facility, but an assault will result in high losses of workforce. On the other hand, the prisoners are ready to lay down their weapons, cease their violence, and repent of the rogue trader would only demonstrate some compassion toward their plight, possibly by reforming some of the more severe punishments. That actually sounds not so bad. Let's see here. The complacency, efficiency should give me so the scourge of allies gain plus 3% critical hit chance. Ooh, but I have to be ruthless in order to do that. And then this one, keen mind. All allies gain dodge reduction against enemies. Oh, that's not bad either. But again, I'm losing complacency, which I think I can do. So who did kill the people found in the mines? That remains to be established. The riot has complicated the investigation. Perhaps it was the work of the warden after all, or perhaps it was a cell of the Cult of the Final Dawn operating among the prisoners. But the few pics of the corpses that the overseer managed to take contain an oddity. If one were to use their imagination, they could see a certain pattern in the scattered bodies. One that is vaguely similar to though one of those inconvenient prisoners had been drawing. Okay, so there might be issues with that. What do my advisors say? Shireen, if the governor had a pack of overseers couldn't handle their duties, should they not take the place of their wards? And could there not be worthy administrators among those who oppose them? Those who could do better? Okay, so like, yeah, swap roles. Uh-oh. A mob of commoners mauled a noble soul who was attempting to reason them. How awful. Perhaps the underground madness here is spread amongst them and assuming a new form, turning them into monsters in the process. It would be cruel to kill them if this is the case. It is much more humane and well-intentioned to excise their brains in order to curb the ferocity and perchance disobedience. My house did the same whenever the serfs rebelled in their ignorance. A rather merciful step. Okay, so like lobotomize them, turns them into servitors or something like that. I don't care about the overseers, the convicts, or their problems. What bothers me is the dead bodies. Who left them? That is the important question. If the bodies hadn't been destroyed yet, then we can conduct a certain divination. The ritual is less than appetizing, but a psyker with a strong stomach can learn more about their deaths. The traces of death are like an open book to a discipline of the web. A skilled spinner could go to the mines and reveal what brought death to the convicts. Okay. Let's see. So she would just give me keen mind if I did what Idera wanted. And the spinner would give me Dark Revelations. All allies gain Lore, Xenos, slash... divided by 15% dodge. Okay, that's not so bad. That would give me the Scourge. Oh, that would give me the Scourge without the bad things. What is Mercy of the Fallen? Rogue Trader gains plus to resolve. Everyone knows the nobility of the Rogue Trader spirit. Oh, you know what? Oh, that's doing what she wants to do. No, I think I'm gonna do. What is this? Not Keen Mind. What does this one do? Critical hit chance. Oh, let's do the Blood Spinner one. Dark Revelations. All allies gain dodge. I think that could be good. So let's do that. May the secrets of death be revealed to the servant of the Undying One. Okay, the cultist spent days without sleep or sustenance, studying every wound on the mutilated corpses. At last, the Undying One bestowed a revelation on him. The spinner sensed the victim's dying thrones and proclaimed that a dark entity had claimed the souls of the convicts. Crippled by his vision, the man lost his mind and kept rambling, spouting gloomy prophecies of a terrible adversary. But his duty was done, and the rebellion abated as fear of the unknown rallied the inhabitants of the colony. Okay, good. Oh, and another one here. Lord Captain, the astropathic choir has caught glimpses of a horrifying vision coming to Vebos 6. Something has breached the colony from underground. Soon after, a new sector of deep tunnels had been put into operation. It was overrun by monsters. They lurk in the darkness, swarm from the shadows, attack quietly, and leave nothing in their wake, consuming flesh, plasteel, and rockweed. Churning of 1,000 claws heralds their approach, and despite cries, desperate cries can be heard in the silence of the tunnels. Praise be to the Golden Throne. These creatures do not seem to be interested in getting to the surface, however. They have seized several actual mines and are doing Emperor only knows to them. Oh! Do we have Tyranids here? Oh no, we have a genius that they're called. So what are these creatures? Few, I gained plus skill. Few who have faced them have survived to tell the tale, so the information is scarce and hardly relatable. Their account, if you will, are jumbled facts and mixed with wild speculation. Frightened workers call these monsters a swarm because they crawl along the tunnels like a wave. They say that the enemies are vast in number and resemble insects. One of the fortunate survivors, mad from horror, emerged from the mines holding a wrench engraved with strange markings. The pattern was exactly the same as the one the mad convicts had been etching onto the walls. Okay, so maybe, guessing it is Tyranids here. What think my advisors? Threat is unknown. Establishing the nature of the threat is the top priority. Collateral losses are insignificant. Requesting authorization to coordinate an offensive operation to be carried out by penal battalions in order to determine the nature of the attack. Okay, we have to block off this threat and protect the people. To do this, we must blow up the tunnels, but to make sure the plan works, it has to be done in areas currently occupied by this unknown enemy. I'm sure a dozen brave souls can be found in the colony, ones willing to accept the grace of martyrdom and carry the explosives in the darkness below. Okay, so her idea is sound, but if we just blow up these tunnels, maybe they'll find other tunnels or be able to dig through it. So maybe that's not the best thing to do. See, Pascal gives me Carapace Fragment. This item negates all energy damage dealt by to the wielder, not occur more than 3 times per combat. That could be really good. Okay. This gives me people, or it requires people to fight them, and I still get that. Choose Convict, Master of the Inferno. All allies gain plus demolition and deal 10% more fire damage. Ooh, that could be good. And blow up the tunnels to prevent more casualties. Again, Master of the Inferno, Prometheum. No, I think I'm going to do the counterattack. Yeah, I think as much as I want to just blow up the tunnels, I'm worried that that could cause problems later. So, although, again, sending people in, but at least if I send Pascal in a counterattack, maybe he could figure out what's happening. Because if it's just a bunch of Tyranids, we might be able to wipe out the hive, like the patriarch and stuff like that with an attack. So let's do that. Pascal, you will plan our counterattack. May our tactical analysis be graceful by optimality. Okay. The plan of Magos was constructed with ruthless logical perfection, weighing efficiency against human losses. The similar units were sacrificed without hesitation in order to preserve the larger forces. And Veribos, 6 defense squads met a swarm in the darkness. Monstrous insects clad in metal carapaces and tearing everything apart with their mandibles. Oh no, is it Tyranids? Or sorry, Necrons? The carnage inside the narrow caves cost many lives, but in the end, the creatures were exterminated, and their vile lair, not unlike a metallic crypt, was ransacked and claimed as trophies. Oh, it was a tomb world. We had Oh no, we have to search the planet for again, things that my character might not actually know. I know it to be Necrons, but they might not know that they're Necrons. I would know that we'd have to search the rest of the planet for more of these, because there might be more areas where they are. Could be a whole sleeping dynasty under this planet. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. I completed Envirodome. I don't think there's... Well, I guess I could do underground workers. Get plasteel. I lose that. Okay, let's do that. Execute that. Kiva Gamma. Okay, Lord Captain, a strange anomaly has been detected on Kiva Gamma. A series of orders defined as Procedure O-C has forced itself into the production algorithms. The servants of the Omnicide define its execution status as most sacred, and therefore follow its instructions to the letter. In just one cycle, cells were erected in all the manufactorums connected by conjugators, and more precisely, their computing channels. This network forms a pattern similar to those applied to the digital cells of machine spirits. The O-C procedure commands Magi with an above-average psi index to enter the cells. Those tech priests who take their seats in the cells fall into a blissful data dream and begin to sing bioheric hymns very similar to those that periodically word from the warp fox of Cubus Dophim. The performance of the manufactorums has dropped. Many of the machine god's servants have abandoned their posts and are pleading for the privilege of fulfilling procedure O-C. But the enforcers have taken custody of the cells and ward those volunteers away from them. Okay, what do we know about this feature? Can it be part of Delphine's legacy? We cannot trace the source of the signal that activated the procedure or identify its purpose. The tech priests oppose the idea of studying the procedure as it violates the sacrament. Supposedly, the minds of the Magi immersed in the cells are involved in some grand-scale computation. The servants of the Omnissiah have tested the plant's conjugal network 7 times with purifying algorithms to verify the degrees of severity, proclaiming it clean. All right, perhaps my advisors have a few words to share. You say these cells need to be filled by high psi sensitivity tech priests? Sure. Why use our own servants? Sure, but why use our own servants? Just check out a few remote stations and outposts. Look for cogs that have been banished as unfit, and you will find 3 times as many more suitable candidates than in the manufactorums. Psi rarely goes hand in hand with high retaliation, and such tech priests often have their careers in some Blackwater. Okay, so she wants us to go find other tech priests to put in the cells instead of our own tech priests. Neat. Okay. Are they singing? It is surprising that your race was able to achieve such a harmonious form of interaction with crafted tools. My kinsmen, too, use psychoacoustic harmonics to guide our creations. I am not a bone singer myself, but I might be able to tell your servants of certain principles that define the sound of the universe. Yeah, because essentially with Eldari, like their craft world, and a lot of their items and like stuff like that are created by bone singers that kind of use this crystalline material to kind of like build in. So they kind of sing things into being. I guess maybe they're not actually singing, but they kind of like grow wraithbone into items. That's how they build their craft worlds. That's how they build the constructs and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. I find this sacrilegious suggestion to be in the breach of our data unity protocol. A signal streaming from nowhere that has the highest execution priority, a perfect weapon for capturing the planet. It should be researched, and I'm ready to summon a cadre to competent Techrosax from the Inquisition. Okay, let's see here. Idra's right. I get an armor, but I lose manufacture. Get an armor here, which is heavy, 55% armor. Yeah, it's all right. But I lose profit factor. Your let. Secrets of the cyber-smiths. All allies deal logical energy damage, machine damage. Okay, machine timing. All allies gain lower Xenos and lower Xenos dodge reduction against Xenos. Cool, but I lose security. Study of procedure. I get the secret agents. Okay. Hendrix. All allies deal 10% more damage to machine creatures, Necron creatures. Oh, we are going to fight Necrons. Oh, I don't think I realized that. And targets with the reject the flesh feature. Hmm. You know what? That's almost tempting. Get extra 10% damage on that. But kinda energy and machine damage. I only really have one guy that does that. Oh, this is very tempting. Damage to machine creatures. Necron creatures and targets with eject the flesh. I don't want to eliminate it though. Let's study. Let's just study. Let's get the energy and machine damage. Let's do that. Study the procedure. Your will is done. The Dynasty servants begin their investigation, seeking to determine the nature and purpose of the mysterious procedure. Awestruck, they encountered ancient creations of data smithing impossible in the current times. They could not fathom the wisdom of the digital archaeotech. Oh, neat. That's good, right? Oh, I'm missing a lot of stuff here. Those are locked. Okay. Chapel here. Weapons, efficiency. I lose steel and mechanisms. I lose that, but I get profit factor and mechanisms. Let's do this. I got 9 of it. That's fine. Let's execute it. Boop. All right. Actually, while we see we got a bunch of profit factor, let's see what we can buy here. Also, I assumed we'd be able to upgrade them more, but I guess not. Oh, no, I don't want to. Sorry, I was clicking that a bunch. Let's go to... I want to do this. Okay, let's see here. Anything else I can get? What's my profit? 81. Got a really high profit factor now. Awesome. Nothing else I can buy there. I can buy pretty much everything for... Oh, not quite. It goes up quite... Did this go up higher now? Oh. Oh, I think this has gone... There's no way I had this much before. Oh, they have increased. Neat. Okay, I actually really like that. Because I actually think I had these guys nearly maxed out before. I actually might have had them maxed out. Okay, good to know. Okay. Ooh, Outcast Visor. Oh, that's an Aldari equipment. Fusion gun, that'll be Aldari. So it'll be... I already have some Dark Lances. What's your highest stuff now? Armor piercing ammo. Voidsman armor. Foe hammer. Cool. I'm still in the reputation 2 with them. Fellowship of the Void. Still get a discount, which is good. Improved heavy bolter. Yeah! I want that. I want this. Final chord. Cool shotgun. Imperial Navy. Oh, I can actually buy this stuff. Okay. 13 speed. Oh, we'll buy it just to buy it. Oh, I don't have enough. I don't have enough profit factor. Ah, darn. Oh, what's your high stuff now? Plating. 15 speed. New weapons. Shield arrays. Okay. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Good to know. Okay, so let's head to Koronus Expanse map. It's been a while since we've been to the map. Where are we? Can't remember where we are right now. Okay. All right. Conqueror, a brave merchant ruined. Okay. We found ourselves a new contract. We are a Janus. Do we have anything going on here? Conqueror is a new one. Weapons, provisions. No, I don't care about that. I need to find... Where is it? This is the Vela's Heart. That's where we need to go. Let's head to the big map. And figure out where... So I'm going to get my Arbites character back. All right. Let's see here. Oh, that's hard. There we go. That's where we need to get to. Could just build something there, but probably should travel there normally. What's here? Visit Draconis. I have no missions here. I've got a mission here. So many missions. Go to Footfall. What is my main mission? Go to Footfall. Hunting Grounds. Nameless Star. Okay, those are my 2 actual main missions. If I still seriously can't do anything here? No, I can. Oh, no, I can. Okay, maybe I just didn't scroll down far enough. Maybe I'm just being silly. So yeah, oh, okay, I screwed up. Okay, so Foulstone I do have. So I got 3 wonders. Profit factor people. Complacency, security, but I'm going to lose that. What would this drop? I don't know. I got a reputation. We get weapons. Deal security. Oh, I get a bunch of Imperial Navy stuff and security globally for all colonies. Lightbringers could be kind of good. Crucible gives me grants damage for 2 turns and plus temporary wounds for characters who use their origin ability. Ooh, cool. Placency, provisions, profit factor. I think out of all these, I think I'm gonna do Lightbringers first because I think the security could be kind of good. Because I'm curious because it's like it talks about if I just go to like security like negative effects on their own. I don't know what that means. Amount of profit factor produced by the colony, the speed of projects done. Okay, efficiency, the amount of resources produced. So security lets them deal with things on their own. So I should probably do that. So let's actually do. Give me both, but I think I'm going to do this. One also gives me the Imperial Navy reputation, which I want. So let's do Lightbringers. So with the warp currents tangled, refugees lose their way and perish in terror. The rogue trader must send out pious patrols to help those in distress and light warp beacons. And eventually I'll be able to get one of these. Okay, let's do Lightbringers. Execute. Janice. That must mean I can do more here. Oh, unless I'm in the middle of doing one. I'm not. I think I'm doing one. Oh, no, I finished Underground Workers. Okay. I'm doing them. Done them already. Okay, so what do we got here? The payment of organs. Oh. More profit factor. Oh, complacency goes down. I don't want that. Security goes down, but I'm increasing security from the other one. I don't really want a negative thing right now. Okay, chemicals and profit factor. But I'm losing a bunch of Xenos artifacts, which I don't have that many. Need more reputation with Fellowship of the Void. Or did you do this one? Ooh, that's a lot of profit factor. Great fire. Melta and all allies deal damage. Oh, with Melta and plasma weapons. Cool. Oh, and plasma weapons? Ooh. Promethium. And Promethium is here. Okay. I don't want the profit factor first, though. And then that will give me these ones. What's this? Dodge against Xenos. Okay. Let's do Xenos Intoxicant. The curious intoxicating substance has been discovered in Xenos ruins. The Magos Alchemy's workshops will refine and distill the substance, transforming it into a pure euphoria that will delight the weary souls of aristocrats. For long Who long for new diversions. Okay, let's execute that. Dragonus, let's see what we got here. Ooh, we got some goods here. Oh, that's like a really early one that we could do. I get a weapon I probably don't want, but Fellowship's Void things I could use. And more profit factor and weapons. Let's do that before I even look. Oh, sure, let's look down here. Profit factor, profit factor. So much profit factor. So much profit factor. That's a lot. Call to arms. Ooh, some power armor. Do I have someone that can use power armor? I'll have to look. Power armor would be good. Oh, and security for everybody. I just lose weapons. How many weapons do I have? 15. That could be really good. Oh. Base armor property of plus 15 strength. I like that outlet. It's 80% armor. Oh my gosh, that's really good. Navy. Place their trust in the rogue trader. Flagship restores. Oh, cooldown. Oh, and a bunch of Navy reputation. And security for everybody. Cool. And then... Oh. Must be completed. Oh, I need to do... missionaries. Something else. Is that on here? No, there isn't one called missionaries. Neat. So I have to do something somewhere else. Loyalist garb. Echo of victory. Again, that's all 20,000. Oh, that's a lot. Imperial Navy 12,000. Okay, well, let's do the basic one first. Before I forget that it exists again, I guess. Okay. Let's see here. Any I missed down here? Does not look like it. Okay, so I've got Earthbreaker. Pure blood. Profit factor efficiency. That's probably what I'm going to do because it just gives me stuff. Oh, profit factor. Oh, minus. But a lot of people. Navy whips. Navy efficiency. A new sword. A two-handed chainsword. Sweet. Security efficiency. You know that might not be such a bad one either. To do it first. And security around the world, around everything, with macro cannons. That could be good too. Raider base. An item. Intelligence, all that stuff. Another weapon. Let's do Navy whips. So I'm going to get this. I get the reputation. I'm going to get more Imperial Navy reputation, complacency, efficiency, security. Excellent. That'll make you pretty efficient and stuff. Gokiga, Giva, Gamma. Our Forge World. Am I missing in here? No. Oh, I am. Weapons, efficiency, mechanisms. I get an item here. Profit factor, exploradors, efficiency. I'm going to do this one, but let's take a quick look at the other ones we have down here. Brand of motive force. Orbital dockyards. I need more people. Tools for killing. Profit factor, sacred flames. Need reputation with these guys. Oh, new weapons. Cool. Memory of the daring people. Apparently I need more people. Oh no, people. Yeah, I need people. Now is that something that, like, is that something that, oh, I see. This will go up, this will go down. Okay. So yeah, I need to get my like efficiency and stuff up. Okay, weapons efficiency. Let's execute that. Okay. So let's take a look at this. So my provisions. So I'm getting 3 from Continental World. I'm getting 3 for Jesavon, but plus 12 for Janus, -3, +6, -1. I should still be the negative, positive, right? 8, 20, 23, 29, -3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah, I don't really understand how that works. I'll have to look into that. All right. Well, we did that. All right. Let's do some jumping around. Jump around. Jump. No. Let's get here and then we'll jump over there. Okay, Lord Captain, there's an emergency at the officer's deck. Numerous victims lost communication. The voidsmen report warp voices filling the compartments. But there is no warp breach. This is the Xenos you took aboard Janus. He's gone mad and went on a rampage. Uh-oh. We have 2 fairly reliable witness accounts. According to one, the Xenos suddenly assaulted the crew members, gutting them seemingly at random. The other claims that there are survivors who barricaded themselves in adjacent compartments. The enforcers managed to isolate the raving Xenos in a dead end, but they have been able to pacify him so far. What will your orders be? Such are the consequences of ill-considered actions born out of lack of faith in the God Emperor's laws. I am ready to stop the cursed Xenos rampage personally and repay every life he has taken. Oh, why am I not surprised? Rogue trader, we cannot bring back your subjects, but I will gladly aid you disposing of the rabid creature before it mauls even more people. Lontark, I know what the reason behind his madness is. Please, I must accompany you to the compartment. I will help you deal with the Dark One. Explain your words, Yolette. You remember what happened during my very first voyage aboard your ship, when I found myself beyond the veil? The servants of She Who Thirsts descend upon the fragile shell that was protecting your vessel from the outside horrors and managed to break through. The soul of an Eldari shines like a beacon in the night, drawing the gaze of Slaanesh and storking her thirst. The ways of the Assyrian keep us safe from her claws, but the Dark Ones never sought to restrain their desires for excess and pleasure in order to acquire at least some protection against our eternal enemy. When the voices of She Who Thirsts called out to me, I found refuge in meditation. I think he started feeding his withering soul instead, using the only method he knew. All right. I'm going to the officer's deck immediately. The squad of enforcers who have blocked the Xenos in a dead-end corridor are waiting at the deck. I beg you to be careful, Lord Captain. May the God Emperor watch over you. Yeah, I don't think I don't think he's doing anything bad. I mean, he did something bad. He killed a bunch of people, but I think he's doing it because, yeah, let's take her. I need to take her with me. Because yeah, that like she went in meditation, but the only way Drukhari kind of save their souls, because they're essentially being siphoned into She Who Thirsts constantly. The only way that they can stop that from happening is by causing torment on others. So that's just what he did. It was self-preservation. I'm not mad at him. I mean, I'm still mad at him, but not like mad. He's doing what he needed to do to survive. We just should have anticipated this. Also, there's more peons. We can get more. Gosh, how many? I'm curious on like how many crew members since we started this game. How many of my crew members have perished? That would be an interesting stat. It seems like quite a bit. Seems like quite a bit. All right. Let's do this.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Oh, there is the body's covered with hundreds of cuts, none of which look deep enough to have ended the victim's suffering in a single blow. Yeah, so like he was torturing them. Because that's how he does things. Oh. Somebody open the door! Open the door before he gets me! Oh, this is like a ghost fragment thing. Oh, no. The main bloody body looks like a broken marionette lying in an unnatural position. Okay. If any luck, the Xenos will stumble upon some of the traps the late Techromant left behind. Okay. Corpse is missing its eyes and its face that's horribly mutated. Gross. Oh, a demonette. Lord Captain, God Emperor be with you. And with us too. Only you can deal with this spawn. Permission to report, your lordship. It started a few watches after the translation. Well, actually, they say this associate of yours has been acting strangely even before that. It's as if he started hearing things. He was swiveling back and forth, barking something in his Xenos tongue. Then he grabbed his blade and sliced his hand open. his own hand. Then he suddenly howled and lunged at the people nearby. The voice of she who thirsts. He heard the call. Any of our kind who find themselves beyond the veil become tempting prey for Slanesh, and our technology that protects the ship from her baleful influence cannot drown out the sound of her maddening voice. I pointed the demonette. Can you see her? The demonette. The officer looks behind him. See who, your lordship? Where is he now? Oh, who? Oh, the Xenos? She's holed up in there. He nods at the barricaded gate. He corralled a number of crewmen in their, croxes to a slaughterhouse. All we could hear were screams. Well, we couldn't save them, so we locked him in there so he couldn't crawl back out, unless he finds a crack to squeeze through. Who were the victims of this massacre? Anyone he could get his hands on, your lordship. Officers, serfs, a technomat. He even attacked a servitor, though that didn't last long. He just tore its head off. The rest of them, though, the Xenoscun tortured the life out of them. I've heard enough. I'm heading inside. We'll on the block at right click, your lordship. If only there was a way to flush the fiend out without going in. Throne's mercy. I completely forgot. The late technomat, he turned on some security systems right before he bled out. We figured the Xenos thinks about showing his face, those systems would get him. The point is, we should go with you, lordship. With your permission, it just won't be right for the Lord Captain to go in there alone. God Emperor help us all. Okay. I mean, probably not. Who is this? Is this the ruler of the vessel and the master of the lost child? Come closer. Let me get a good look at you. Demon scum. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. Can I just start worshipping She Who Thirsts?
I always keep my options open.
I hear the beating of his heart, the roaring blood in his veins, the pulsating fear in his black soul. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, so an item here, a pair of gloves. And not Cassia, we're gonna grab Jetta.
I'm restless.
Turn off this. When the time comes for me to step into this world, he will be waiting for me. Okay. I don't like this. Oh, no.
Never
Disarm
doubt
that
me.
one. Disarm
I
that
better
one.
myself through my service.
Disarm this one. Then we can disarm this one.
Duty
And
prevails.
disarm this one.
Never doubt me.
And then grab these goods. I love how I'm stealing goods from my own ship. Okay, is everybody ready? Look at that little servo skull group here. That's so cool. Okay. Okay.
Do you require an audience?
Oh, maybe she's really good at disarming stuff.
Just as I was taught.
Okay, let's keep pushing forward here. I've come because the prince wills it. The souls of all his progenitors belong to him alone. None will escape his embrace. Okay. I mean, I guess, okay, so the Eldar put their spirits into spirit stones, and the spirit stones go to their affinity matrix in their craft worlds. But eventually, I guess if, the craft worlds are destroyed and the affinity matrix is destroyed, does she get those souls then? It must, right? And then even the Drukhari, they just torture people until they, to kind of gain their souls back a little bit. But eventually, yeah, I think they're kind of right. Slanesh will eventually kind of get everybody, all the Eldar.
Just as he ordained.
Open up the door here. Oh, let's grab everybody else.
Is there money to be made?
Okay. I don't want to kill him. Oh, there is a demonette in here. Good. He jerks his head up when you appear. His already gaunt face is tightly wrapped in pale gray, parchment-like skin. His teeth are barred feverishly, and his dark eyes have turned into two pitch-black mirrors that could show your reflection clearly if you were to gaze into them. He opens his mouth, and instead of words, an unnatural rasping hiss comes out. If this creature ever possessed intelligence, there is no sign of it left. At last we meet, my poor child. Look at him, mortal. Look at how he yearns to return to the one whose caress his kind rejects so stubbornly. Come, child, follow my voice, and my prince will grant you all the bliss and torment in the universe. She exclaims something in Eldari language, fails to process a rapid and elaborate speech. Without waiting for her response, she turns to you. My darkkin has lost himself in the fight against the pole of she who thirsts. Allow me, however great our differences is, however desolate and depraved the dark ways, I cannot blind my eyes and let Slaanesh take him. Sooner or later, all of his kind will step into my embrace. The prince is patient. The prince knows that every Eldari soul is already his. But if you let me get close to the lost child, if you lull him into letting his guard down, my prince will reward you, Arlos. The soul of this pathetic Xenos is a small price to pay for the blessings that come with my master's favor. I'll not show latency. No, I will try to bring him to his senses. He stares at you without blinking, teeth still barred, his frenzied expression frozen like a mask. You hear hissing again, this time lower and angrier than before. The unit has received a sign from the Omnissiah. The transfer plate upon which the Xenos is so short-sighted that he made his lair can be reconfigured to send a short discharge of the Modus Force. This unit can use it to impart a modicum response to this crazed creature. Look, I brought you someone. Let us, Pascal, kindly make good on your offer. So essentially, I think what he'd do is kind of like electrocute him and like knock him out. Let's do that. The Messiah castigates. Flesh sparks with a cry. He jerks, takes a step back, and shakes his head, clearly confused by what happened. For a moment, you see something akin to shocked awareness in his eyes. Let's see how. Oh, Yurlet, you promised you would help. She starts talking too colloquially for it, but not for him. He turns his head and watches her like a snake watches a bird. She takes a step, then another. You hear new inflections in her voice. Melodious, almost calming, her hands are moving in an elaborate dance of gestures as she keeps touching the spirit stone on her chest. Slowly, very slowly, she advances toward him and his bristling blades, and he remains still, seemingly entranced by her words. You carefully follow her. Succeed. Okay, you talk about how. What about all the talk of the great Eldari race? If only you could see yourself now, you worthless quivering beast. The mirage. Okay, a little more. Let's have her do it. She gives you a slight nod and starts speaking again. Her words filled with pain and pleading. She steps forward. Takes another step, then another. You feel as if this last step was a little too confident. His expression changed subtly as hungering malice flashes in his eyes. She notices the alarming sign too late. It only recoils when the blade is already cut through the air. She barely presses a cry and clutches her deep wound, but she does not retreat further than a single step. The air behind him ripples, and you watch as the demonette's faintly visible silhouette bleeds out of thin air. The horrible mouth is sneering triumphantly. The large pincer is rising higher and higher. Destroy the weep spawn. The spawn. The spawn. Okay, is he?
Your arrogance will be your
downfall. No, he's not. Okay.
I will revel in your suffering.
I don't want him to die, so there's a way to do it where I don't kill him, but I kill them? What is this I have? Oh, yeah, we go here. here. Oh, actually, what do I have there? Two there. Cassie is going to go here. Cassie's going to yell at these guys. Genta's going to go over here. In fact, all of my characters are going to come. Oh gosh, you can start way up here. Okay, there we go. At the back. Okay, I am going to... you serve me, Bella. Voice of command. And then we need to do extra damage here. Get some dodge reduction on these two.
I'll make it happen.
And then we'll do critical hit chance on you. I think you're the one I got to take out first. Okay, bring it down. Bella, let's go. So we're going to jump.
The shadows will see it done.
Oh no! Oh no, 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 no! I hit the wrong button. Oh no, I just attacked my own character. Okay, cool. I totally messed that up. I thought that was dance from above. Oh well. Okay. Oops. I'm just going to move here, and we're going to attack it then. Cassia, we're going to...
Me?
do this.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
And then we're going to move here.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Yeah, you missed. That's okay. And then we're going to put this there.
To the brink of agony.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay. We are going to... Yes, whisper here.
To the brink of agony.
Give you the exploits. And... Vision attack.
No weakness is hidden
And
from
then
my sight.
I'll shoot you to wipe you out. That's what we'll do there.
I've faced worse than this. Slow and painful.
Is he attacking?
is the
I'm curious
way.
if who's attacking. Oh, he's attacking them. Okay.
What a useless play.
I was worried he was going to start fighting them.
already.
Embrace it.
I was worried he was like going to be brainwashed by them. Okay, good. We can ignore. Thought it was going to be like a time thing we need to deal with.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Okay, I don't want to do that. I haven't really gotten a good position here. That's kind of neat. I didn't realize I can do this. No, we're just gonna click all the buttons. Yeah, it's gonna be our best
I'll
bet
do
there.
it.
Gonna run around them, and then okay. Then we're going to run a gun. And do it again.
Each strike is a prey.
Things in ecstasy.
use our
As the Emperor commands,
ability to
I
get
act.
that, and then we're going to fire
I
our
am
mastery.
his will made manifest. I refuse.
I am unsatisfied.
Actually, you know what? See if we can take out some of the smaller ones.
This is unacceptable.
Brink of agony.
This is why I was chosen. I'll do it.
My soul
Faith without
sings
deeds
in
is worthless.
ecstasy.
I'd love to at least take one of them out.
That is not the Emperor's will.
Alright, one
I
demonette down.
refuse. I'll do it. Eradicate
There
it.
we go, another one down. Much as I love demonettes. She's just tearing them apart.
This is unacceptable.
Like, Argenta feels like cheating. Argenta and Cassia together,
I refuse.
with Cabello when we actually use her properly, is awesome. Oh, what are you doing? Clouding Mind? Oh, cool, guys.
Embrace it.
Alright. So we got a bunch of new abilities here. Overseer commands her server skull to immediately move up to 12 cells. This move can be through occupied stuff. Okay. Chooses an unconscious familiar and heals them. They're totally fine, so it's okay. Gains special benefit for 1 round. If I have less than 50% wounds, I have 3 hits. Against the familiar, have their damage reduced by 14%. Hits at full health. Or more, I deal 10% more damage with their next attack. If the attack kills the target, it does not count towards the attack limit per turn. That's actually good. It doesn't cost me anything. Use it. Overseer immediately dashes over their familiar within 4 cells. Where is my familiar? It's right here. Okay. I think I'm going to do this one. So I'm going to do, if I can take them out, that'd be good. So the turn, every enemy in a 4-cell radius around the Serval Skull Swarm makes a willpower resistance test at -30. Each enemy that fails considers the Serval Skull Swarm their priority target. Will the signal last? The Serval Skull Swarm's armor and dodge are increased by 8% for each enemy in the area. Cool, so let's do that. Again, it costs 1, that's fine. That's good. Precise attack. Let us... Do you have any exploits? Don't. I want to save at least 1. Okay, so that's going to cost 2. So let's analyze enemy. Now they've got a bunch of exploits on them. Right? They've got 9 exploits. Oh, they've changed. Have they changed what exploit looks like? I think it didn't look like that before. Okay. Removes all exploits from the target, decreasing the target's dodge and parry armor, and dodge, parry, and armor by minus 15 plus exploits removed times 1. So that'd be a lot percentage. Let's do that. Then if I look at you, we are now... Yeah, so like they must be doing pretty good that way. So let's use our ability here. Slice and dice. You should be able to take you out. And that didn't count as my ability, so now I still get to use that ability. I can't move. What we're going to do is shoot my plasma gun at somebody. Here, let's do you. Oh, I missed. That's okay. End turn. We're going to do this right. Run here. And now dance to death.
Caught by the web. My blade whispers your name.
How was he not dead? Okay.
Trust Trust me.
Can I just not kill him?
Caught by the web.
Yeah, I don't think I can kill that. Okay, so let's...
As the tenants demand.
Huh, neat. Okay. I'm gonna do... I think this one lets me do it. Oh, I'm too far away. Never mind. Enter. Gonna have her go again. Can't I move? Don't I have like a movement thing with her? Yes, I don't. Okay, never mind. Let's just try to shoot this.
You should have thought twice before
The
crossing me.
brink of agony.
I'm
Can I
not
move you over here?
accustomed to being ordered around.
Can.
Only to be broken.
That we're going to do our free shot.
This tedium is beneath me.
My soul sings in ecstasy.
For that dodge. I'm going to shoot you now.
If it serves your cause.
And in case you survive.
Give in to sensation.
Which I don't think you're going to, but just in
I yearn
case.
for agony.
There we go. He staggers to his feet, bleeding from the many wounds. They're dead. Gone. Vanished. But I can still hear their whispers. How do Monkai bear them for days and days on end? You'll hear those whispers every time the void vessel travels beyond the veil. Learn to accept this. Find an anchor for such times, or lose yourself. The entire time that you have been here? Yes, Dark One, the entire time. With each new passage, I bolster my spirit further, and my meditation becomes a stronger barrier against the tendrils of she who thirsts. I endure it, so will you, if you value your soul. I should have understood from what you told me. Well, no matter. You should have regained your senses. I forgot myself for a moment, never more. Your presence is causing me a great deal of grief, Xenos. Your kind step beyond the veil with nothing but your crude technologies and prayers to a deaf god. Do you expect those such as I to rely on such paltry protection from the terrors of she who thirsts? For their own sake, Lord Captain, why are you even listening to him? That there Xenos is worse than a wild beast. How can a ship that sails in the God Emperor's light not allow one of his enemies to act like his masters here? The living meat that serves you talks too much. They would never, however, make for perfect playthings. I need strength in order to suffer through your oafish voyages beyond the veil. If I don't obtain a source of such substance, Slaanesh will keep testing my limits. I forbid you from moving around the ship unsupervised, and from here on out, you will be kept under lock and key during warp jumps. The alternative of death. The choice of yours. Yeah, because the other thing is, like, I could grant him places to go hunting, but no, not doing that. He freezes. You meet his enraged gaze, fills with the promise of torture and agony, but then you almost see something inside him give, forcing him to incline his head slightly. Let it be as you say, Arlos. Well, that's something at least. Many thanks, your lordship. Okay. Well, that's a thing. Okay, I'm okay with that. And we got to
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
to take out some Xenos, or some demons. Oh, there's an item here. Stealing goods for my own ship. Oh, what's this? Arch Strategist Advisor. The wearer gains an additional stratagem ability. All allies in the target combat area instantly reload their weapons after each attack made by them until... Ooh, I like that. Let's accept that. Let's actually put that on. Because that's... Yeah, because stratagems are what I use. That's the name of what I use, right? Character, features. Features. Care of authority. Oh, that's what these are, right? Yeah. Stratagems. Okay, good. Let's equip that then on my character. I'm actually kind of curious on what it looks like. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. And I forgot some loot over here. Let's grab that and then we'll leave the area. Kind of a whole neat little story thing here. Again, people aren't going to be so happy. New plasma rifle, 30 to 40. It is better than the one I currently have. Okay. Again, let's equip that before I forget. Pistol. Mars pattern plasma gun. There we go.
I always have a backup plan.
Excellent. Okay, but yeah, definitely, I mean, it's not good to be lost to those people. But we've got a plan now. We'll find a place for him to be locked up. For when we go into the warp travel. And something we maybe should have foreseen. But it's okay. It is all right. Voidship bridge. Loading's taking so long. Even on an SSD. Why are you taking so long loading? Maybe it's something coming up. Maybe I'm worried that everyone's gonna be upset. Nope. Okay. All right. But yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna end this episode. So next episode we'll go through and move on to the next area. Try to get my BDs back. But yeah, thank you guys so very much for watching this episode. Don't forget, if you guys like what you see, hit that like, subscribe button, all that fun stuff. Don't like what you see, hit that dislike button. Actually, no there's a dislike button still. Let me know down below if you guys are liking, disliking, all that fun stuff. But as always, until next time, keep your stick on the ice.